This is Sarah, and I'm going to give you a quick demo of the propeller pasties system that I developed a couple of weeks ago. So this is the augment for the nipples part of the Shibon project that senses fluctuations in nipple size in order to control the speed of a propeller that rotates on the outside of the device. This lovely white fellow without a head or arms is Tiberius, my mannequin, and he is modeling the base universal hub bra for the propeller pasties. So every assembly that I build from here on out will screw onto these threads that are along the edge of this cavity right here, and I'll be able to interchangeably pull them on and off as I develop further iterations of the POV pasty device. If I want to remove this and put the assemblies on that I just built, all I have to do is so this comes off, and then I've got two cavities, and I'm going to replace this guy with the ones I created a couple weeks ago. And these ones are fully loaded with the sensor on the inside and a propeller that has all the components stuffed on it. It is ready to go. I just have to stick some batteries into those battery holders there underneath the propeller. Those are responsible for powering the actual LEDs on the propeller itself. The motor, however, that's inside of this hub, as well as the sensor, are powered via the pulse pack. So there's these two wires sticking up out of this hub right here. This little black and red guy right here is the power for the motor, and this slightly chunkier 4-wire connector is for the sensor. And both of these plug into this center board right here, which is completely temporary. I'm going to create a motor driver board that can support all of the modules I potentially create in the future, but for now this is a good stand-in. And you can see there are two connectors there at the top for the two motors, and two 4-pin connectors at the bottom for the IR distance sensors. And again, that's this guy on the inside here. And the IR distance sensor is responsible for sensing if the nipple's getting chonky or not. That's what it do. So again, if I can do this a little bit more gracefully, which I doubt I can, I'm gonna screw this guy. Oh my goodness. There we go. It caught. I'm gonna make sure I keep the wires clear. There we go. So, interchangeable boobs. I can then take these wires and plug them in on the little board here at the bottom. Can I do this one-handed? Yes, I can. Normally I would get some zip ties and kind of wire manage these guys out of the way, but I'm just gonna tuck them underneath for the sake of demoing this now. To run power to the motor and the IR sensor, all I have to do is plug this cable into the backpack, which is what it was designed for. If I flip good old Tiberius around, you can see he's wearing the pulse pack on his back, and I can plug this plug into the jack that is supported by the nipple port on the pulse board there, and that is, you can't see it, but it's this one right here. It says nips next to it, very small like. And that goes to this connector right here on the side. All right, plugged into the nip port. And the on switch for this guy is up at the top of the power supply right here. There you go. So if my mannequin had breasts, which he does not, then you would see this propeller spinning because it would be detecting the nipple size as it is. I'm going to have to use my finger to simulate a nipple. Except it's incredibly unbalanced right now because I believe there's only one battery in the propeller, so it's just going to shake. So let me put the other battery in, and we can see some words. Then there should be enough juice left in this one to do its job. But if I turn the backpack back on, back here and simulate a nipple with my hand. Do we have words? Ah, yes, we have words. Perfect. It says what? Gumdrop? Milk dud? Can we get up to brought status? Oh! Cucumber. That's gotta be big. Milk dud. Turn this off real quick. So to explain how I did this, Mark helped me develop a bit of code that implements a tachometer, and that can count how fast the propeller is spinning by counting in milliseconds how long it takes for the propeller to pass over the magnet. So we just scaled the tachometer to the functioning range of the nipple, and then took it a step further and replaced the numbers with actual words. So there's a range of like 4 or 5 words that the tachometer cycles through based on how fast that propeller's going. Yeah? So I'm gonna go try this on without further ado and go have a beer in the backyard with Mark. Sound good? Yeah?